happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. Yes, I am. I'm knocking into this light here. It is Tuesday. We're cruising into the week here, but it is the last day of February. Yep, absolutely. Yes, sirree, Bob. It is the last Tuesday of February. It is the last day of February. And oh my, we are heading into March. And then it's April, and then it's May, and we'll be well into the seasonal allergies, yes, which I'm super not excited about. But, you know, before I start complaining about seasonal allergies, let's just get into some headlines, shall we? Yes, we shall. All right, starting with, because astronaut Tim Peake says Europe's space agency avoids hiring people who say they would live and die on Mars. Yeah, this is because Mars sucks. Anybody that wants to live on Mars, might be something a little out of place there. I don't know. And, I mean, like we talked about last week, Mars sucks. Elton John told us this in the song Rocket Man 40 years ago. Well, that Mars sucks as bad as that card flew. Terrible. All right, moving right along. Okay, man named Adam Sandler dressed in a Cookie Monster costume harassing community. Listen, I just gotta be really clear. That is not Cookie Monster. That is not Cookie Monster. Look at that. Look at that mouth. Look at those eyes. It's wearing a purse. The gloves don't even match the fur. This is not Cookie. What's wrong with these cards today? Not Cookie Monster. Not Cookie Monster at all. That's just embarrassing. Really embarrassing for Cookie Monster to be imagined in such a horrible way. All right, moving along. NFL star Aaron Rodgers went to a darkness retreat to contemplate his future. What is that, and how does it work? It's dark! Yeah, that's probably similar to how it went. Wow, that card really flew. It's like really slow. All right, it is Tuesday, everybody, and hopefully everyone's having a great Tuesday, having a great week. It's the weather here in Central California has really been terrible. It's been raining and windy and cold, bitter cold, snow, low levels, just a super mess. No fun at all. But the sun's on its way. It's going to be a cold sun, but it's on its way. It's going to be cold, but it's going to be on its way. So we're going to have a few days reprieve this week. A little bit of sun, a little bit of fog. And then it's supposed to rain again a lot all next week. So that's going to be not fun. But you know what? We needed the rain, so we can't complain too much. All right, but it is Tuesday, but I don't want to talk about Tuesday. I don't want to talk about Tuesday. Tuesday's here. Let's talk about the future. What do we got going on in the future? I want to talk about Wednesday. Wednesday, yes, Dress to Impress Wednesday. Why? Because dressing to impress is super important. Now, I know we beat everybody's over the head with this dress to impress on Wednesdays, but it really is important to feel good, and you look good when you feel good, and we're all working towards those goals of independent employment. And although we may not be ready for employment today or tomorrow, learning how to dress right, learning how to feel good, knowing that you have more confidence when you're dressed sharp going into an interview than if you're kind of frumpy or not dressed right going into an interview, it makes you feel good. So we got to work on that. So dress to impress, and it looks so good when you guys look amazing when you dress up. You guys all do a great job when you do it. So Wednesday's the day that we do it. Let's do it on Wednesday tomorrow. Dress to impress. We'll see you all there. It's gonna be awesome. And the thing about dressing to impress is, I'm not joking. It makes you feel good. And when you feel good, you do good. And not only do you look good for yourself, but you look good for other people. Yes. Weird thing, you make assumptions about yourself. You have, feelings about yourself when you dress to impress. You feel good, and then when other people see you dressed up, they make assumptions about you as well. Now we all know, don't make assumptions about people. That's rude. It's wrong. Well, it's just a natural human behavior to make judgments and assumptions about your environment around you, including the people and things that are in it. If you see a chair and you say, that chair looks like the leg has a crack in it, it might be broken. You just made an assumption about that chair. Should that chair have feelings about you and the assumption you made about it? The chair didn't take very good care of its leg, and now its leg looks like it's broken, and if you sit in that chair, you may fall and get hurt. That's an assumption. Is it wrong to make that assumption? No. Is it wrong to go over and kick the chair and see? Yeah, don't do that. It's not your chair. But point is that there's negative assumptions, which rightfully so should not necessarily do. But there are positive assumptions too. If I, as an employer, walk out into a room and see 5 people that are ready to do an interview with me, and 4 of them are dressed appropriately and 1 is not, I just make a simple assumption. The person who's not, I don't think they care about this job that much. Right? They didn't take the time to get ready. They didn't work on it. They didn't plan ahead. If they didn't do all those things, how are they showing me that they care about this job or this opportunity? If I'm just laid back in my seat, ready for the interview, here we go, how much am I showing you that I care about the interview right now? I'm not showing you that I care. If I sit up and I'm dressed appropriately and I'm interested and I'm focused, hey man, let's do this, right? Your clothing says something. It allows people to make positive assumptions about your motivation, about your plans, about how much you care about something. It tells a story. It helps tell a story. It's nonverbal communication for when we make assumptions. So although you shouldn't make, if the 4 people that did dress appropriately, one of them is in a very bright colored outfit and another is in a very dark colored outfit, should I assume that the person that has the bright colored outfit is a very happy-go-lucky person? No, that would not be a great assumption because you have no idea. Or the person they're wearing all dark clothing, they must just be a miserable person. No, those are the assumptions you don't want to make. You do want to make the assumption that, hey, 4 people took the time to get ready, be prepared, dress to impress. I'm impressed. 1 person did not. They apparently don't care. That's a fair assumption to make. And I'm happy. I'm making an assumption. These people care, man. These 4 other people that dress, I'm assuming that they care about this job. They want this job. Come on in. Let's get this going. That's why I just threw my card away. Dang it. That is why it is so important to dress to impress, because it tells a story about you and how much you care about something. So let's do it tomorrow. Let's dress to impress. Let's have a great day tomorrow. We'll have a great day today. Coming up, what do we got? We're doing our lives on YouTube. They're a lot of fun. We're enjoying all that. More cool stuff coming that way. Also, we have a couple cool things coming your way as well that we're going to be talking about. One of them is MJC, yes, Modesto Junior College, is promoting a new program. It's a pilot program, so they're just getting it off the ground right now. And many different organizations have been asked to help out, get this off the ground. VCDI and TCI was one of those programs to help get this pilot going and talk about it. And they are now advertising for limited number of seats. There's only 20 people going to be in this test pilot program. It is a real certificated course at MJC. It is a culinary course. So learning how to work in a kitchen, learning how to use utensils, learning how to be safe, learning how to do things in a kitchen to prepare food and different things like that. It's a culinary course in a kitchen. There's also some other components to it that have to do with learning job skills, kind of being ready for your interview and stuff like that. Also working on your food handler's card as well. You're going to get a real certificate at the end of this. Okay, this is a real college course, certificated course. All right. Now the cost, because it's a regular course, it's certificated. Okay, so it costs money. It is $500 for this course. It's an 8-week course. It's great. It's going to be really awesome. It is tailored towards people with different types of disabilities. So whether you're in a wheelchair, whether you're autistic, whether you've got spina bifida, whatever it is, whatever your disability is, it's tailored towards catering to your learning styles and abilities. Okay, so it's going to be great. It's going to be in the evenings, a few days a week. We have a flyer. They'll have all the specifics on it. I'll talk about it more, but I want you guys to get interested in it. If this is something you think you're really interested in, then you need to apply. There's going to be an interview process for it. Yes, a real interview, because spots are limited. So this isn't just, it's open to everybody, but space is limited. So you need to interview for it. It's going to be really cool. We'll have more on that coming up. All right. So additionally, we're going to be doing some, this is getting long. I'll finish that one up tomorrow. I'm going to update you guys tomorrow on some cool stuff we're doing for the film contest we're going to be entering. I'll give you details on that tomorrow. Otherwise, for today, we need to jump in and see the music that Ray's got for us right here. Very cool. I love the music. The music scene in Modesto is actually really, really cool. It's one of the great things coming up about the springtime and the summertime. It's all the outside live music and different musical events you can go to and whatnot. All right, let's see what's going on back in the Bearded Past with Zach.
Tuesday, we're at the end of February, and it's the 28th today. I can't believe it. My goodness. Oh, wow. Spring's coming, and if you ask Ray about spring, he'll tell you how much he loves it. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the Bearded Past, and today we are going to continue our segment about food. I think we've done pizza, the grilled cheese, and the tacos so far. Today we're going to go over another mainstay that's in most of our lunch diets around here at the office, the hamburger. Obviously, a lot of us probably go out to McDonald's or some of the other local establishments here, like Church Key, or they got Bob's Giant Burgers down there. I mean, we consume burgers, and I know we consume a lot of burgers here in this office throughout the year. But here's the thing: where did it come from? There is actually a debate over this. Some people feel there's considerable evidence that it either started in the United States or in Hamburg, Germany. It goes a little back and forth. There's not a lot of real evidence, and so it's a lot of hearsay. Obviously, the hamburger here in America is like, sushi sort of in Japan. I mean, it is the main staple of the menu everywhere you go. You can get a hamburger and fries, hamburger and fries, hamburger and fries. But you got to understand, at one point, the hamburger and the bread, they were completely eaten separately. That was done for many, many years. They did not put the two together. I don't know. They just maybe didn't think they could stack it together. Maybe they weren't good stackers. But eventually they did. And then what happened is it just shortly after its creation, it just slowly, once someone decided to put a hamburger between two pieces of bread. I know it's pretty challenging there, but they did it. And boom! After that, you start adding all the other stuff, and it becomes the hamburger. Obviously, it took off, and in the 20th century, here in California, with the beginning of A&W in the 1919 and the McDonald's franchise in the 1950s, the hamburger in America is here to stay, man. So, hey, enjoy a hamburger. Eat it. All right. There's a little history for you, man. Bye now.
Very cool. All kinds of cool old stuff going on. Who knows? There's so much history. History is quite interesting. But there's also national days. Let's see what Gabrielle's got for the national day today.
Morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. Just Tuesday, but it's the last Tuesday of the last day of the month in February. It is the 28th of February, and we're going to go into a whole new month starting tomorrow. Boy, 2 months down in the year already. We're just breezing by. But on this Just Tuesday, it's a good Tuesday, even though when I eat these, I get full really quick. I don't know if it's I don't pace myself right or I don't know, but, the National Day, you ask. Well, the National Day is National Pancake Day. The pancake. Oh, Carl's excited it's National Pancake Day.
Free pancakes at IHOP.
Free pancakes at IHOP is right. If you're willing to wait in line to get your free pancakes at the old IHOP, today's your day. I didn't look up, my bad. I don't know if they have a set hours or anything like that. But I do know they give away, it's the free pancakes. So you can afford to buy, have a cup of coffee with it or, my other favorite thing, some bacon with it, right? Syrup all over it. Yum. I asked my grandson the other day when I was babysitting him, what do you want to have for breakfast? I went into the other room and he comes running with this bottle of maple syrup. I go, well, we just can't eat maple syrup for breakfast. He goes, well, of course not, Gigi. You've got to make the pancakes that go with it. And I go, oh, okay. So we made pancakes the other day. And he wanted ginormous pancakes. And I said, how big? He goes, as big as my head. And I go, okay, you don't want the little ones? No, we need big ones. So we made big pancakes. And he's only 3, and he ate 2 of those ginormous pancakes. I didn't know where he puts it because he's like a little skinny beanpole, but he did better than me because I could only eat 1. So if you like pancakes, which, sometimes it's really good to have breakfast for dinner. Today would be a good day to have pancakes for dinner, pancakes for lunch, however you're going to have pancakes. But it is National Pancake Day.
All right, guys, that is it for today. Yes, Tuesday. Have a great Tuesday. We'll see you 1 o'clock YouTube live for some cool stuff going on there. You never know what we're doing. I'm always mixing it up a little bit, so you got to check it out. You got to subscribe so you get the little notification that live, and you can sit down and watch it. Where you're traveling, you can watch it, check it out. You can always go back and watch the old ones too on our YouTube channel. It's pretty cool. So we'll see you there, YouTube live, 1 o'clock. Otherwise, have a great Tuesday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow on the morning routine. I'd throw a card, but I already tossed it earlier. See you guys.